let's just dive right in. Let's talk about what motivated Cohere, and the organization to have such an event like this, and why it's so significant.
Yeah, well, Cohere, we really try and do things a little bit differently. We're solely an enterprise AI company. We do not have any consumer chatbots or things like that. So we really want to engage with enterprises. And so partnering with the NYSE was fantastic for us. We're very thankful that we managed to do this together, to come together with an organization like the NYSE, who is so crucial for so many enterprises, and work with developers to figure out how to create value through AI for the enterprise.
And the hackathon obviously is focused on creating capabilities across all business sectors, right? So how do you see the large language models and AI being applied to enterprises space to really drive the volume of real impact?
Yeah, well, we focus on a few different things. One is that we really focus on deploying AI, or helping enterprises deploy AI at scale. Mm-hmm. Not a proof of concept, not a fun demo, but really at scale. That means they have to be efficient, to be deployed with a sort of total cost of ownership that is affordable. Mm-hmm. It needs to be cloud agnostic, so you can deploy wherever you feel comfortable with your data and not be tied into a specific cloud or even on-prem. And also be very, very good at what we call retrieval augmented generation, advanced search and retrieval. And so what's really important for enterprise is being able to access data and information that the model was not trained on, because it's very up to date, it's very recent, might be too sensitive, or just won't fit inside a large language model. And so we've really optimized our capabilities, especially the Command R model that just came out, to be the best in the world at this retrieval augmented generation. That means you can ask for information, it will search and retrieve from a huge amount of data that it was not trained on, bring that back and use that to give you the best possible answer or suggestion for what you're looking for.
What would you say are the biggest, most complicated problems that the platform is solving right now?
I think it's anything where you can do better work, make better recommendations with better access to information. It's kind of like when the internet came and you could use search to find things. And so you could imagine, for example, medical professionals who spend probably 3-4 hours a day summarizing patient notes and patient discharge forms when they could be operating, training themselves, sleeping, doing higher value-added tasks. If they can use AI to auto-generate, auto-populate a draft of these kind of notes, and maybe take 20 minutes reviewing them quickly, they've just saved 3 hours a day that they can redeploy elsewhere, which is hugely beneficial. If you have a financial analyst who's looking for information on a stock or information on a potential acquisition target, and they're just able to search across a much, much bigger basis of very sensitive internal information in their data systems, retrieve that and make a much better decision, a much better recommendation on what to do, that creates a huge amount of value.
Now, Cohere just launched the Command R model. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, so we launch a new model generation every 6 to 9 months. Command R just was released last week, and we've got more exciting news on the way very shortly.
That you'll come on NYSE TV Live and share with us?
I would love to. If you're careful what you wish for, I would love to. But Command R is much more performant than our previous generation in terms of just accuracy and out-of-the-box performance. It also, we say Cohere speaks the language of business. So Command R is proficient at the top 10 business languages of the world, including Arabic and Japanese, Korean, Chinese, Spanish, German, French, Italian, Portuguese. I'm going to embarrass myself if I missed one, apologies. But it's very efficient. In fact, it's twice as efficient as our previous generation, meaning although the performance has got much, much better, it actually costs half as much in terms of the compute that you need to run it as our previous generation, because we really want to make sure that our enterprise customers can deploy this efficiently, cost effectively at massive scale. Mm-hmm. And it is optimized, hence the R, for this advanced search and retrieval augmented generation. So it really, just like a student is very good at knowing when, where, how to look for information to finish a term paper, the model is the best in the world at knowing where, when, how to look for information, search for it, retrieve that, and generate a response.
Wow, really making things more efficient.
Yeah.
Oh wow, amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
My pleasure, anytime.